Salutations, Exile. Thank you for supporting the Merciless Gauntlet. For the final video, I'd like to have a look back at the event that made history.
Oh my god!
Isn't it just died to normal exile?
And Lance just died to Shaper!
Oh
it's
my god,
over.
what?
I hope you claimed your free Mercenaries Gauntlet skin by killing Hillock, as I so kindly reminded you. The campaign remains as the single deadliest entity, claiming the lives of countless exiles. Most of you chose a Marauder to tackle the acts, despite Hillock being quite difficult with a pure melee character, and a big percentage of you made it to Act 2. Ranger was the second class of choice, although barely over 7.5% even managed to beat Act 1, with a pathetic 0.59% completing the campaign. Hillock and his goons remain as the single deadliest encounter of the whole event, claiming over 200,000 kills. Unsurprisingly, most of the Merciless Gauntlet exiles chose Ancestral Commander as their Ascendancy subclass, followed by Servant of Arakali and Paladin closely behind. 6 of you completed the campaign without ascending at all for some insane reason. Congrats, I guess. Big thanks to Grinding Gear Games for the fascinating data in their recent forum post. I'd like to offer a special thanks to Rue2 for organizing an incredibly generous fundraiser with his cat community.
Where's the costume? That's not a costume! I have boobies, Tai. I have big, they're double Ds. I wear maid outfits all the time, dude. I have one sitting in my closet from when I go clubbing on Saturday night. I just toss on my maid outfit, be like, which guy wanna fuck?
Which provided our exiles with a myriad of fun bounties as references to memes in the Path of Exile community.
Yeah, Vyro found some pictures of me on the internet, and he said, if you don't do a fundraiser for me and you don't play the gauntlet, I'm releasing the pictures. Yeah, there were some pretty bad ones, so I was forced by Vyro.
As you may well know, the competition for the latter was a series of ups and downs. Ben, dominant as ever, claims the top spot on his first character after swapping to a CI Molten Strike build. His mercenary marks his demise and opens the competition up for the remaining exiles.
Oh, I actually died. Fuck.
In the face of the difficult modifiers present in the Merciless Gauntlet, slowly but surely, they all fall.
Wow.
One by one by one by one, they all fall victim to the endgame bosses. As if graced by the powers above, Ben acquires ridiculously strong gear in the form of a Light of Meaning with Energy Shield, and an ironic Nimbus ring from a reliquary key, considering it's a unique item designed by Jungron, the favored runner-up.
Get a Nimbus out of it. Is that good?
Nimbus is an especially powerful upgrade to his build, as it makes his new character deal more than 3 times as much damage as his previous one, solving all of his damage issues. As per the rules of the Gauntlet, Ben's new character must slay all of the endgame bosses once more on his new character to qualify for a victory. His Uber Awakener kill, which took close to an hour on his original character, now takes barely over 10 minutes. The greatest challenge lies in the Uber Maven, a fight that requires specific cooldown mapping to withstand certain attacks, and tight positioning to avoid the double dual directional beams. Touching these beams at any point will remove any sort of recovery for 10 seconds, and will most likely force an exit from the fight. An extremely costly move, as there are only 3 portals available during Uber boss fights. Despite taking a couple attempts, and a training session in Standard with his previous character, Ben manages to take it all, and claim overall rank 1 once more.
Gee. That fight, 1 portal without Nimbus would have been really hard. But I had 2 of them, so it's important to, have backup plans, like the foiled Nimbus or the non-foiled Nimbus. GG, that was a fun one.
In the final couple of days of the event, the latter saw significant changes through most of the other classes. The nature of the Merciless Gauntlet rewards the top placement of each class with extra cash prizes, and so our exiles fight on. SSS overtakes Garatha and claims the top shadow just a couple hours before, claiming rank 1. We found out Oscrix is the favorite child of Oshabi in the Ranger ladder. Jungron locked in an early duelist first place, as nobody managed to match his performance on the Paladin. Guido grabs the top spot of the exiles with the longest necks. You might be wondering why I haven't mentioned the witches yet. Let me tell you a tale. Tuad took their Herald, using the Herald of Agony Scorpion as their damage dealer, and grabbed rank 1 Witch. But here's where it gets fun. After securing rank 1, they achieved an incredible feat. Uber Eater of Worlds is an incredible foe in the Merciless Gauntlet. His Hunger Blast hits almost the entire platform if it originates from the middle. To solve this mechanic, other competitors carefully bait his dashes to an edge of the arena and quickly scurry over to the opposite side. Tuad doesn't care. Time after time, he spell blocks Hunger Blast after Hunger Blast. He had a little over, but let's assume his spell block is at the regular 75% cap. And for the sake of simplicity, let's assume he tanked 10 blasts. In reality, there were more. The stars align, and he manages to defeat the Eater of Worlds with a probability lower than 5%. Fantastic. I'd like to showcase a few impressive or otherwise outstanding bounties our exiles have claimed. Ben goes back into the deadly Uber Maven fight and defeats her a second time without any audio, a vital tool necessary to telegraph her dangerous attacks.
If I had a little less cast speed, I'd die there.
This gets him $300. Sky Luna claims the bounty paying homage to a certain historic moment.
What?
Dying to the Cirrus meteor while having a perfectly full and tasty amethyst flask. Congrats on the $299. They also claim $199 for finding and hiring Rutu. The biggest Madman bounty goes to Romeo. They were the only exile insane enough to bring down the quest versions of Eater and Exarch by only using Flicker Strike as their main damage. Hope the $99 covers the treatment. Since this event ran with Freesia ascendancies, I think it'd be a good time to showcase some builds that were particularly interesting, since this is a format you don't usually see in Path of Exile. First goes to Jungron's Warcry Paladin, which he explained in a previous video. By having one mercenary for clearing maps and another for boss damage, this Paladin features multiple ways of buffing the mercenary both offensively and defensively. Secondly, Und piloted a Bog Shaman Witch, scaling his life to over 18,000. With the use of Wrathpith to scale spell damage, his Blight deals impressive damage. Defiance of Destiny provides a very solid layer of multi-hit defense and recovery. Tuad's build, which you saw earlier, features Herald of Agony, reaching up to 100 virulence stacks with relative ease. Herald as an ascendancy provides a few other defensive bonuses which round out his build and help them survive the dangers of the event. Though the world may be sundered, and their souls set adrift, where they walk, my dearest friend, fate shall surely follow. Remember that they once lived.
I was spider getting hit by everything. That's not good. died! Oh my god, I freaking misclicked! Oh my god, I actually died! No.
GG.
What happened? Oh, did I die? Should be okay, but that's famous last words. Oh, told you.
Oh, all right. Abort mission. Purple guys are buff. Holy shit! No! Oh! I should have never fucked with them. My axe. Those purple guys. I should have known, dude. I should have never fucked with those purple guys. Mr. Doglegs. He's dead.
It was around 10 a.m. Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my god, he just died to Exar.
What?
Oh my god.
Business just died to normal Exar.
And Lance just died to Shaper.
Oh
It's
my god, what?
over.
Wow.
Nej, jag fucking visste det.
Thank you for watching the official Gauntlet Highlights, an event by the community for the community. I'd also like to thank you for participating in the Merciless Gauntlet and being one of the 500,000 characters to brave into this brutal event. Hope you've had fun, and see you in the next one.
And so another gauntlet comes to an end, and a huge thank you to everyone for participating. Obviously, we did a bunch of interviews. Thanked everyone. Huge thank to our sponsors as well. And it was an absolute blast of a gauntlet. I love that GGG added the gauntlet. I think that added a lot, and the free shit ascendancies were so fun. Over 500,000 characters, crazy new record on people playing, and it was an extremely successful gauntlet. So thank you all for supporting in any way, interacting with our sponsors, and a huge thank you to everyone who worked on the gauntlet. And we'll see you all next time for a new gauntlet, maybe as early as December, but we do try to do 2 gauntlets per year, so we'll see. We'll try to announce as early as we can, but either way, thanks for watching. Try to die less than I do.